God has been dealing with us these last few months and weeks on the subject of strongholds. So can I talk to the one who's saying, Pastor, I'm trying to live. Pastor, I'm trying to move forward, but it feels like something is holding me back in my life. Can I talk to you for a minute? You wanted to go forward. You want to make something of yourself. You want to find the relationship God's got for you. You want to open the business. You want to get free from your life, but because the cord in the life of the fetus represents providence. When a child is born and it's in the womb, it is the cord that brings nourishment to the child. But the cord then becomes a representation for those that are born and living of something that's holding you back. Hello. Some of us want to go forward in your life, but it's the cord. Some of us want to move to another level in your life, but you're bound up by the cord. End up saying, God, my marriage is messed up because when I look back, I'm tied to generations of broken marriages. Grandmama cheated on granddaddy. Mama and daddy was divorced. His mama and daddy was divorced. And now we got marital issues going on by here. And I don't understand. It's just I'm tangled up in these cords. And you saying I want to be financially stable, but I come from generational poverty. Mama and daddy ain't have nothing. They calling me to borrow money. And everybody know I'm trying to go forward, but I'm connected by the cord to things I'm trying to get away from. I want to go in school. I want to start a business, but here I am wrestling with generational depression. I'm wrestling with depression. My mama was wrestling with depression. My great-grandmama was wrestling with depression. Pastor, I'm caught up by the cords. Every time you try to walk, it's tripping you up. Somebody's saying, I can't live and be happy because I'm tied to my past. I can't make a relationship work with the new man because I'm still stuck worrying about the problems I had with the old one. I can't get focused on my new job because I'm still mad about what happened to me in the old one. And Pastor, I'm so tangled up, it feels like I'm losing my mind. But I dare you look at somebody, tell them, say, don't you lose your mind. You can't lose your mind off the one that left you because you're going to need your mind for the one that God's bringing to you. You can't lose your mind over the job that you lost because you're going to need your mind for the job that God has given you. You can't lose your mind for the mistakes of the past because you're going to need your mind for the blessings of your future. So show you something here. Watch this. When a baby is born, it's not the baby's job to cut the cord. I wish somebody would hear what I'm saying here. When a child is born, it's not the baby's job to cut the cord. The first place they go to is to the father to cut the cord. Many of us are still bound up right now because daddy wasn't there to tell you how beautiful you were. Daddy ain't there and mama's too tired from holding the family together and having to play the role of mama and daddy. So many times our children are left bound up. I wish somebody would say hallelujah. So he said, preach this to the people. In the natural, when a child is born, it's not the child's job to cut the umbilical cord. And if daddy's not there, and if mama's too tired to cut the umbilical cord, then it becomes the job of the physician to cut the cord. I don't know who I'm talking to in here today. You might have been bound up in situations too long, but God is saying if daddy wasn't there, God is saying if they were too tired to work the situation out for you, God is saying that I'm the great physician and I'm going back into the delivery room and I'm getting ready to deliver you from all of the things that had you bound. You were tied up to drug addictions, but God said I'm cutting the cord. You were tied up to spirit. Tell somebody else, tell them, say neighbor. You ain't preaching to nobody in here. Tell them, say neighbor. Tell them, say I'm getting ready to live. My circumstances look like they were going to take me out of here. But tell them, say neighbor. Tell them, say I'm getting ready to live. I feel like Hezekiah. I'm just trying to tell my enemies you can cancel the funeral because I'm getting ready to live. You better call the mortician. Tell them the body's not coming because I'm getting ready to live. You can call the funeral home. Tell them to cancel your reservation because I'm getting ready to live. You can tell your nosy aunties and your nosy uncles they ain't got to work on the obituary because I'm getting ready to live. Tell them to cancel them nasty flowers. Tell the florist to give you your money back because I'm getting ready to live. You better look at somebody and tell them, say cancel the funeral. Put your black suit away. Put on your dancing shoes. I'm about to open up my mouth and proclaim what the that I shall not die, but I shall live, because God's hand is on me. And if God be for me, then he's more than a whole world against me. I wish I had somebody in here. Don't you understand? You're just like Lazarus. Somebody tried to bury you too soon. Tell somebody, say, I'm about to live. Who told you you couldn't make it? Who told you that you was the tail and not the head? Who? Ask your neighbor, say, neighbor. Tell them, say, neighbor. Who buried you too soon? Who said you can't get your degree? Who said you can't start your business? Who said that you can't succeed in life? Look at your neighbor one more time. Shake their hand. Come on, shake it like you're trying to shake it off. Tell them, say, neighbor. Say, who buried you too soon? It's time for you to live. Faith and believing that if God is for you, that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That even though the money don't seem like it need to be, that God is saying, I got your back. Said, where do you go when everybody wants to talk to you? Who do you lean on when there's no foundation stable? I dare you look at your neighbor, tell him, say, neighbor. Tell him, say, I'm going to the rock. He's the rock of my salvation. He's a stone that the builder rejected. I go to the mountain, and the mountain stands by me. When I live to let them know that if God's working through you, that the devil can't take your life. Look at your neighbor, tell him, say, live. Tell him, say, live. Come on, put those hands together. There you look at your neighbor, tell him, say, I got some living to do. I'm done preaching, but look at somebody, tell them, say, I got some living to do. If you're sitting next to your spouse, tell them, say, we ain't arguing today. We ain't fighting about no money today. We gonna live today. Go home and put on that dress I like. Go home, put on that cologne I like. If you're single, you better take yourself out to a movie today. Look at somebody, tell them, say, I got some living to do. I'm gonna have me a celebration today because the devil tried to kill me. But God said, you're not going to die. The devil tried to destroy me, but God held me together. I'm just trying to tell you that God said, live. Look at your neighbor, tell him, say, neighbor. Tell him, say, the Lord said, live.